You think your problem is discipline. You think you're lazy, inconsistent, or weak. But what if that's not true? What if the real problem isn't that you can't work, but that you don't know exactly what to work on? Because here's the truth, most people never realize. Discipline doesn't break first, clarity does. And when clarity is gone, everything else collapses with it. Think about your day. You wake up with a vague idea of what you should do. Maybe work, maybe improve yourself, maybe be productive. But it's not clear, it's not specific, it's not defined. And because your brain doesn't have a clear direction, it looks for the easiest alternative. Scrolling, checking your phone, watching something, avoiding the discomfort of starting. Not because you're lazy, but because your mind is confused. Confusion creates friction, and friction kills action. That's why some days you feel completely stuck. You sit there, knowing you should be doing something, but you can't move. You feel heavy, overwhelmed, drained. And then you blame yourself. You say, I have no discipline. But look closer, on the days when things feel clear. You don't struggle when you know exactly what to do. You just do it. No resistance, no overthinking, no drama. So what changed? Not your discipline. Your clarity. Clarity removes friction. It tells your brain where to go, and when the path is simple, your mind follows. But when everything feels complicated, your mind escapes. That's why modern life makes this worse. You're constantly exposed to options, endless choices, endless inputs, endless distractions. Your brain is overloaded with possibilities, but starved of direction. And when everything feels important, nothing gets done, so you end up doing nothing. Or worse, you do everything except what actually matters. You stay busy, but you don't move forward, and slowly. That creates a dangerous cycle. You feel behind, so you try to do more. But because nothing is clear, you fail again. So you lose confidence, and the more confidence you lose, the harder it becomes to start. Until eventually, you don't even try. And then you say, this is just who I am. But it's not. It's a system problem, not a personality problem. And systems can be fixed. So how do you fix this? Not by forcing discipline, not by pushing harder, but by removing confusion. By making your life simpler, more defined, more intentional. Step 1. Decide one thing, not 5, not 10. 1. What is the single most important thing you need to do today? If you can't answer that clearly, that's the problem. Because if everything matters, your brain will choose nothing. So choose one. Make it obvious. Make it undeniable. Step 2. Define the first step, not the whole plan, not the final result, just the next move. What is the smallest action you can take right now? Open the document. Write one sentence. Read one page. Start small. Because motion creates clarity, not thinking. Thinking creates more confusion. Step 3. Remove options. This is where most people fail. They keep too many doors open, too many choices, too many distractions. Close them, put your phone away, clear your workspace, limit your environment, because fewer options means less friction, and less friction means more action. Step 4. Create a rule, not motivation, a rule. Something you follow regardless of how you feel. For example, I work on this for 20 minutes, every morning. That's it, no debate, no emotion, just execution. Because discipline grows from repetition. But repetition only happens when the decision is already made. Step 5. Start before you feel ready. This is the part your brain will resist the most. Because your brain wants certainty. It wants comfort. It wants clarity before action. But it doesn't work like that. Clarity comes from action, not before it. You start, then things become clear. Not the other way around. And once you begin, you realize something powerful. It was never as hard as you imagined. The hardest part was starting without clarity. So no. You don't lack discipline, you lack direction. And once you fix that, everything changes. Your focus improves, your energy returns, your confidence builds, because now, your brain knows what to do. And when your brain knows what to do, it stops fighting you, it starts working with you. That's the difference between struggle and progress. So don't try to become more disciplined. Become more clear, because clarity is what makes discipline possible. And once you understand that, you stop blaming yourself and you start building a system that actually works. One step, one focus, one clear direction. That's all it takes. And from there, everything begins to move.